Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Lauren, take Steve and South Schneider.
And a very good evening to you. The Luxury Paint Stadium in Richlands is the venue for this round 15 NPL women's clash between Lions FC and South United. Adam Cattell on match commentary for this one for you. And after a shaky start, Lions FC have certainly hit their straps and are looking to further close the gap on leaders Eastern Suburbs and second place Brisbane City. Meanwhile, South United are firmly in the top 4 mix, but know that securing maximum points would be crucial this evening to keep their top 4 hopes alive. As for team news, head coach Lions FC, head coach Rob Askew, makes a couple of changes from last weekend's 3-0 win at Peninsula Power. Tui Dugan and Keiho Nakatati both start. And as for South United, Trent Gregson also with 3 changes. Emma Smith, Morgan Stanton and Sarah Bonifant are all starting. Our referee today is Carwin Gregory. He'll be assisted by Abdulali El Khamisi and Oleg Labutz. And our 4th official is Mackenzie Janes. Well, Mackenzie Janes actually just been in charge of the NPL men's game that's just taken place here. And that was a 3-1 win for Lions men's side, and the women will be hoping to add some further cheer for the home support here. Lions in their familiar orange shirts and blue shorts. South United in their changed colours of dark green. And it looks like it will be South United getting us underway. Number 13, Abby Lloyd, ready to get us started here. And away we go. Well, both these sides were in midweek cup action as well, and South United had a 3-2 win at home to Sunshine Coast Wanderers to book a quarter-final spot against North Lakes United. As for Lions, it was slightly more straightforward. It was a 10-0 victory over Virginia to book their place in the last 8. And just looking at the last 5 results there in the NPL for Lions, 4 wins from their last 5. Just that 3-0 reversed at Eastern Suburbs. But after that shaky start where they only had 1 win from their opening 4 games, they really are finding their form now. As for South United, a little bit of a mixed bag. It was a disappointing 2-1 defeat at home to Olympic last weekend. And they have lost touch with the top 4 during the last month or so. Currently in 5th position. They're 3 points behind Gold Coast United, but have played a game more. Will be a South's goal kick. Teams met earlier in the season, back in round 6, and it was a 2-0 win for Souths that day. Since then, though, Lions have just lost 1 game and are making steady progress up the ladder. And here they come now with Rantucci taking on Smith. Souths can clear and get it away. But 1 back by Lions. Rantucci again doing well, finding McGilligan. Dugan just losing her footing, and South United with a chance to break forward. Held up by Sutton. Ball back with Mackenzie Brook. Sutton again taking on the Lions defence and doing well. Now a crossing opportunity, and in it comes, looking for Abby Lloyd, but the Lions defence stand firm. Then out for a throw in. It was a little bit of a disappointing season last year for South United, finishing up in 8th place. Lions did top the ladder by a whopping 11 points last season, but lost their home semi-final against Gold Coast United to miss out on that Suncorp final. And I'm sure they'll be hoping to go one better this time. That's a nice ball to find Dugan. It might drop here, and it's a chance to cross the face of the goal and out for a Lions corner. Four minutes gone here at Richlands. Lions corner to come. And it goes, it's a low one to the near post, and I think Mariel Hecker at the near post might be asking for a corner there. Carwyn Gregory unmoved, and goal kick is the verdict. And Mariel Hecker, who's missed most of last year through an ACL injury. Did have experience at Brisbane Roar. We just break off as Souths come forward. There's a couple of options in the middle here. Utatu just tries to slip that through to Singh. So Utatu again has a go with the left foot, but that's an easy one for Bella Shuttleworth. Oh, and it's given away, and opportunity now for Souths, and it's crossed the face of goal, and they didn't make the most of that. It's still bouncing around in the area. Picked up by Lloyd, back with Utatu. Low cross in, might drop here for Singh, blocked by the defender, and away. No, bit of pinball in the box there, and some nervy moments for the Lions defence. It was Utatu who drilled that in across the face of goal, and then Singh with the shot, and that was certainly goal bound. Not sure if Bella Shuttleworth would have got there. Now Stanton competing, loses out. Surely that's gone for a throw-in off Rantucci. Taken by Faith Stevenson, who's joined the club from the NPL Victoria, where she spent some time with Bulleen Lions. Former QAS and Olympic player. Shot taken by Stanton. And again, it's a comfortable gather for Shuttleworth. Morgan Stanton, who was missing from that 2-1 defeat against Olympic last weekend. Coming in today as Sonny Franco is actually unavailable this weekend. She's been in Melbourne supporting her friend Sophie Harding, who was part of the A-League All-Star team that played Arsenal last night. I think it was a 1-0 defeat. Two know each other from Sonny's time at Western Sydney Wanderers. So a bit of a miss tonight for South United. Lions, that's a nice ball to find Hecker on the left-hand side. Taking on Brooks, switches it onto the right boot, and it comes from Hecker, and there's a header, and what a save that is from Eliza Evans, from Meg McElligott. A superb one-handed save to claw that to safety. It was a great cross from Hecker, and a pretty decent header by McElligott. And Eliza Evans was more than equal to that one. Another corner for Lions on that far hand side. Lively start here in this opening 7 or 7.5 minutes at Richlands. Chances at both end as the corner comes in for Lions. In it goes, and the header flashes wide from Rantucci. Certainly was a half chance there. As we watch on the replay, Rantucci just unable to direct that header goalwards. Goal kick from Evans isn't a great one, and Lions might pick this back up, and Brooke can hack it clear. Header from Karabasis. Now played into Ellen Gett. Early cross from Gett. Now Lions coming forward again. It's away eventually by Stevenson. Picked up by O'Keefe. Nakadate. Karabasis. Mackenzie Brooke electing to go back to a goalkeeper who clears halfway. Header from Nakadate. Some defending to do here for Souths, which they do comfortably and earn themselves a throw in. Well, actually, it was a win last night for Brisbane City that does leapfrog them above Eastern Suburbs and into top spots. Currently 6 points is the difference between them and Lions. Eastern Suburbs sandwiched in between. Away by Smith. She was on the subs bench last week in that 2-1 defeat against Olympic. Emma Smith, she's been part of the Central Coast Mariners youth system. Sure, she'll be trying to catch a little bit of the grand final when this game does finish. Back to matters here at Richlands as Utato can only clear that as far as DBN. But now Singh can burst forward. She's got Lloyd in support. Here is Abby Lloyd. Karabasis across though and does well. Has been playing in a central defence role this season. Can usually operate as a number 6, Tiana Karabasis, who returned to the club after a successful season with Central Coast and made 16 appearances in the A-League Women's last season. So the ball is crossed in by McElligott, and Eliza Adams having to palm that one away and blocks the follow-up from Rantucci. Now Hecker. Now Ellen Gett. Hecker. And away by Roth. Nielsen back to Karabasis. Sprays it forward, but it's given away, and here come South United with Stevenson. Crossfield ball from Utato, but it's collected by Nakadate, Japanese defender who joined the club at the start of last season. Kept in by Rantucci. Little layoff from O'Keefe. Layoff from McElligott, and long diagonal ball trying to pick out Mariel Hecker. And the offside flag is up. Lovely first time ball, but I think Hecker might have just been a yard or two offside. She's the last foundation player here at Lions, Mariel Hecker, the Brazilian, but now an Australian citizen. No, they're delighted to have her back, and Hopefully her injury problems are long behind her. Now Rantucci looking to take on Stevenson. Stevenson managing to hold her up, but Rantucci comes away with the ball and now into the area, and a couple of deflections, and Evans can just grasp that ball to safety. It was Rantucci making a nuisance of herself again, and there was 2 deflections, and Evans getting down to make the save. Well, no goals here so far at Richlands, but chances are plenty. As DBN lays that one off to Nakadate, and back with Mackenzie Nielsen. Forward from Hecker. I was going to say held up by Smith, but Lions who come away with the ball. Hecker goes down under the challenge, and that will be a free kick. Carwyn Gregory not taking any further action. So we just have a look on the replay. I think it was Samantha Roth who took a piece of Hecker there. Now a Lions free kick on the corner of the penalty area. McElligott looking the more likely here with the right boot. It is McElligott who goes for goal, and well, certainly had Eliza Evans interested. She's did get a cracker of a free kick a few weeks back against Brisbane City, McElligott. Angle a bit tighter this time, but always going over the bar there that time. Rantucci. Cleared by Souths to Rosie Sutton. I think Carwyn Gregory just looking to see if an advantage could be played there, but has brought it back for a Souths free kick. Rosie Sutton, vastly experienced player, made over 60 A-League appearances, and a former Olympic and Eastern Suburbs striker. Free kick taken by Sarah Bonifant, who is actually a former Lions player and joined Souths at the start of this year. So back on familiar surroundings for her. Here comes Souths again, and it's dealt with by Lions. And Tucci has been in the thick of the action so far. Layoff from Dugan. Oh, and that's a bit of a heavy touch to give that back to Abby Lloyd. Breaks for Utatu, who again has a go with the left foot, and it's a comfortable one for Shuttleworth. Lila Utatu is in her 3rd year now at Souths, a former QAS and Eastern Suburbs player. Usually operates at fullback, but Trent Gregson just pushing her forward this evening. Has been a slight reshuffle here from Souths United. Trent Gregson telling me hasn't been too happy with their defensive performance in recent weeks. And they'll be looking for a big improvement tonight. Aware of what a tough challenge it is to come to Richlands, and like I said, they really do need maximum points to keep up the pace with the top 4. Souths throwing, headed away by Gett. Hecker. Little 1-2 and out for a Lions throw in. Lions having a 10-0 win here in the Kappa Queensland Cup in midweek. Hat-tricks for both Meg McElligott and Amy Gunston, who's surprisingly amongst the substitutes this evening. Amy Gunston, 14 NPL goals for her this year, just one behind Steph Latham. Tatu giving chase, but Carabassis should get there first and does ever so well to come away with the ball. Taken down nicely by McElligott. Hecker cuts inside and just drills that out nicely to O'Keefe. Now Nielsen inside to O'Keefe, finding Rantucci. Showed a little bit too much of that to Brooke, and Lions having to start again. Lions, as you would expect, enjoying the larger share of possession as Carabassis just forced to go back to Bella Shuttleworth then. Forward it goes from Lions. Singh gets a foot on it, but it's collected by Dugan into DBN, who's the second visa player on this team this year. Samantha DBN, the American, was in the NPL Team of the Week for her performance at Peninsula Power last weekend. As a heavy tackle goes in. Lions player still down. I think it was might be Tui Dugan, I think. Right, back on her feet and Lions get underway, but a bit of a sloppy free kick there to give that one away, and they'll have to settle for the throw in. Flicked on by McElligott. DBN back to McElligott. O'Keefe. Coming up to the 21st minute here. Lions still unable to find a way past this resolute South United defence. I'm sure Trent Gregson will be much happier with the defensive display so far from his side. They did have Eliza Evans to thank for that wonderful save earlier after the Meg McElligott header. Here come the Lions again. Bit of a miscue there by Bonifant. Sutton looking to turn. Has some support from Brooke. These two teams met 4 times last season, 3 in the league and also in the Kappa Women's Super Cup final as the cross is deep. Taken by Rantucci, does a little 1-2 with Utatu and now finds DBN. Okay, giving chase, but Evans will get there first. Liza Evans, who joined the club from the Canberra United Academy. Regular number 1 Sienna Vardy has just been sidelined with a concussion protocol at the moment. Wish her well with her recovery. As Hecker picks out Rantucci. Lovely take by Rantucci, and now plays in the cross comes in, and it's taken well by Evans, who's put in a really assured performance so far. How's that for a touch by Tonya Marie Rantucci? Cross unable to find its target though. Now Nielsen with some defending to do. Layoff by O'Keefe. Well defended by Faith Stevenson. Now Lloyd. One back by Lyons. Rantucci getting the better of Stanton. Now played in for McGilligut. Held up by Smith. Rantucci will try the shot, but always going wide. Scored last weekend in that 3-0 win against Peninsula Power. Tonya Marie Rantucci. Hails from Cairns originally. Joined the club at the start of the season from Olympic FC. Flick on from Lloyd, finding Sutton. Now Rosie Sutton, but touch was heavy. Karabassis finding Rantucci. Just tried to slip that ball through, but it's defended well again by Souths. Get. O'Keefe, who's just dropped back while Karabassis moves forward. Here's Karabassis. Rantucci. It's fair to say South United just managing to keep Lions at arm's length at the moment. Haven't seen too much from them as an attacking force so far. I'm sure they'll be happy to be sat at 0-0 with 26 minutes on the clock. Throw in by Brooke. Mackenzie Brooke, who's represented the Australian under-19 schoolgirl side. Here she is again. Up against a very difficult opponent tonight in Mariel Hecker. Is that a foul? Yes. Carwyn Gregory judges it so, and it looked like it was taken from a little bit forward from where it should have been, and it eventually comes to nothing anyway. There were a few cries there from the South United bench. Trent Gregson, South United head coach in his second year in charge. Was manager of the month back in March. It was 4 straight wins, including that 2-0 success against Lions. The results have tapered off a little since then. They'll be happy with their efforts so far this evening. Here's Stevenson, cuts inside. looking for support, and in the end just runs into McGilligan and then fouls the Lions. 23. Oh, and then given away by McGilligan, but Lions will pick it up now. Nakadate to Hecker. Back with Nakadate, makes a to the byline, goes down under the challenge from Rosie Sutton, but Carwyn Gregory saw nothing wrong with it. And forward now from Mackenzie Brook. And cleared by Shuttleworth. Met by the head of Stevenson. Sure, the throw-in came in there. I don't know if that will be a retake or will go the way of the home side. Let's find out. Carwyn Gregory just asking for that to be taken again. Tatu. Now Singh. Ball back with Lyons. There's one back well there, and Singh can find Roth, but Roth just hesitating possession, but does well to recover. And now Mackenzie Brook. Half an hour gone here at the Luxury Paint Stadium. Still awaiting our first goal in this round 15 NPL women's clash. Throw-in taken by Brook. I think after a lively start here again, just starting to slow down a little bit. A little bit more of an arm wrestle now as Utatu trying to find Lloyd, and it might break here for Abby Lloyd. Still going, it might drop here for Utatu. Forced wide by Karabassis at the expense of a corner. A few quizzical looks by the Lions players there at referee Carwyn Gregory. I think they thought that might have been a goal kick, but it is a corner for the away side. In it comes to the near post, and I think the touch was off Brook last, and it's gone for a Lions goal kick. As I was saying earlier, these two sides did meet 4 times last season, including that Kappa Women's Super Cup final, which was won by Lions by 3-1, but not after they'd been given a bit of a scare from Souths, who took the lead with about 20 minutes to go or so. I think it was a Sienna Singh long-range effort before a couple of Amy Gunston goals and Meg McGilligan turned the tide. And then there were 3 pretty routine league wins for Lions in that season as well. 6-1, 4-0 and 3-1. Oh, and it's given away by Shuttleworth now, and Stanton trying to get the better of Karabassis. Will that go for a corner? Yes, it will, and again, questions from the Lions players about the awarding of a Souths corner. Will be the left boot of Leela Utatu to take this one. Souths have plenty of numbers forward here. comes the corner, whipped in dangerously to the near post and headed away on the line by McGilligan. Still alive here for Souths, but eventually Lions can clear. I'm not sure if that corner was goal bound. Let's have a quick look here. It might have been, you know, and McGilligan back on defensive duties, doing well. And Lions breaking forward at the other end and winning a throw-in level with the penalty area here. In comes the cross, but not a good one. A little bit more attacking intent here from South United in the past few minutes. Just over 10 minutes to go in this first half. Hecker. DBN. In it comes from her. Might drop here for Rantucci. Gets the shot away, and it's... Did Evans get a hand to that? Well, it's gone for a goal kick, but that wasn't far away from Tonya Marie Rantucci. As we look on the replay here, time to take a touch and get that shot away, just fizzing over the crossbar. I think she knows that was close. Again, Souths with some defending to do. McGilligan. Now Hecker. Rantucci. And, well, Faith Stevenson just had a little nibble there at Tonya Marie Rantucci, who to her credit stayed on her feet. Certainly, and then just there, just a little pull of the shirt, and yeah, the hand went up from Rantucci. And Carwyn Gregory was unmoved. Cleared by Bonifant, finding Lloyd, but can't get the ball under a spell. Shepherded out for a throw-in by Stevenson. Taken quickly, finding Utatu, who turns away from Ellen Gett. Now taking on Nielsen, manages to get the cross in and does well to find Abby Lloyd. Just miscued the shot at the vital moment, Abby Lloyd. Now Brooke. Karabasis with the defending. Certainly growing into this first half, South United. There was a chance there for Abby Lloyd, who for once a touch let her down. 9 goals for Abby Lloyd so far in the NPL this season. Has experience with Brisbane Roar in the A-League Women's. Spent last season at South West Queensland Thunder in FQPL 1. Scored in the grand final defeat to Brisbane City, and here she is now, Abby Lloyd. Pokes that through to Utatu. And that is good goalkeeping from Bella Shuttleworth to come to her side's rescue. It was Utatu timed her run to perfection, but look how quickly Bella Shuttleworth is to close down the space and make the save. Throw in taken and picked up by Lloyd. Should be a corner. You've got to say South United, based on the last 10 minutes or so, have probably had the better of this one. It'll be Utatu again to take this corner. She nearly managed to steer it into the far post before. It was McGilligan who had to head it away on her own line. Let's see what she can come up with here. Swung in again dangerously by Utatu, and it's an awkward one for Bella Shuttleworth. And then miscue there from Samantha Roth, but again we see that dangerous whipped-in corner. I've got to say, Bella Shuttleworth does ever so well there. She was under pressure from a couple of Souths players. Just managing to get a glove on that. Rantucci. O'Keefe to Hecker, who's operating a bit more centrally now. Won back by Hecker. McGilligan. Hecker has continued to run forward. It should be taken by Evans and is. Header from Karabassis. Now Lloyd finding Sutton. South will come again, but it's given away by Samantha Roth to Rantucci. She's got making a run here, and she could be in. Oh, and she's dragged it wide. It was Mackenzie Nielsen, I think, who was coming forward from defence. Indeed it was, and Evans came and committed herself. Oh, and it just goes the wrong side of the post for Lions. That's as close as they've come really in the last 10-15 minutes. Looks like there has been a little tactical switch by Rob Askew, which almost paid off there. And that's good defending by Smith. Lloyd holding it up, finding Stanton. Stanton again. Well, Lions coming within a whisker of the game's opening goal. Flick on, looking for Lloyd. Nielsen being hounded by a couple of Souths players, and I think that might have come off Lloyd last. It will go for a Lions throw in. Singh. Utatu might have a go with a left shot. Brings the save out from Shuttleworth, though I think that might have just been going wide of the near post. O'Keefe. Hecker. Hecker again. Rantucci cuts inside. Should be taken by Faith Stevenson, who gets that back to Eliza Evans, who clears, but only for a Lions throw in. 3 minutes plus stoppages left in this one. Can Lions find a goal before half time? Hecker. Nielsen. Nakadate. Forward by Karen Bassis. It was dealt with by Bonifant. Hooked away by Singh. Little flick on there from Lloyd. Ball bouncing around the centre circle. Utatu comes away. She might find Rosie Sutton here. Oh, but look defending there from Tui Dugan. putting on the afterburners to make that important intervention. It looked like for a second Rosie Sutton could have been in. Look at the ground that Dugan had to make up. Does ever so well. Tui Dugan, who's had her share of injury problems of late. Certainly no signs of any hamstring trouble there though. McElligott should be taken by Shuttleworth. Karen Bassett. Dugan. Nielsen back to get. Last minute of normal time. Don't think there'll be too much in the way of stoppages. Lions maybe with one last chance here, as it looked like O'Keefe might have just got it through there, but Evans was out to avert the danger. Away by Bonifant. Again Lloyd with the flick on, but it doesn't fall for a green shirt. Stanton coming away with the ball and doing ever so well there, Morgan Stanton. Into first half stoppage time. Little look at the watch there by Carwyn Gregory. Surely won't be too much longer. Throw in goes away at the away side. It's Brooke. Looks like she does possess a bit of a long throw, Mackenzie Brooke. Into Singh. South United finishing this first half with a flourish. Samantha Roth now. Great defending by Rantucci there to come away with the ball, but it's given away to Singh. Into the second added on minute now, and I think that will be indeed half-time here at the Luxury Paint Stadium, and it's Lions FC 0, South United 0. Certainly been an entertaining game despite the lack of goals. Chances at both ends, and South United really growing into the game as the first half went on. All to play for here in the second half. Make sure you join us here on FQTV.
The Matildas are on fire, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
How do I feel this time? One straight off.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Welcome back to the second half of our NPLW game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Half-time score, Southfield Lions 0.
Welcome back to the Luxury Paint Stadium, home of Lions FC. This NPL Women's Round 15 encounter. It's Lions against South United. Scores are locked at 0-0. Entertaining first half, plenty of chances for both sides. Hopefully more to come this half, and hopefully some goals as well, as Carabassis is guilty of giving that one away. Actually, one of the rare occasions she's given the ball away. Back to Bella Shuttleworth to clear, who had to make a couple of important saves in that first half. As South United certainly grew into the game as it progressed. I think a flag might be up there against Rosie Sutton. Nielsen to Carabassis. Lions know a victory tonight will just keep them 6 points behind leaders Brisbane City, who won last night 2-0 against Mitchelton. Stevenson able to clear, picked up by Singh. Back to Roth. Roth managing to squeeze that ball through, and play is brought back for a free kick to Souths. South United, who just lying in 5th place at the minute. They're 3 points behind Gold Coast United, who will play away to Eastern Suburbs tomorrow to complete round 15. Should be a crack of that one. Actually, game you'll be able to see live on FQTV. Here come Lions with Tui Dugan. Still going, Dugan gets the cross in. Cleared away. And now the ball dropping for Rosie Sutton. Utatu, Lloyd. Chance here. Rosie Sutton might be in. Oh, and an important save from Shuttleworth. She even gets a round of applause from Rosie Sutton. What a crucial save that was right at the start of the second half. Just a little slip by Shuttleworth, but did ever so well to recover. Certainly looked like Rosie Sutton was poised to score. Souths will come again with Abby Lloyd. The decision is goal kick. Bella Shuttleworth called into action right at the start of this second half, and they've given it away in the front of their own penalty area, and it's Utatu, but straight at Shuttleworth, who's had a little bit to do in these opening 3.5 minutes. Only returned to Lions last month after a stint with Brisbane Roar in the A-League Women's. Another Lions player who was part of the NPL Team of the Week last weekend. Again, showing her form in that instance. Carabassis. Lions just nicely playing their way out of trouble. Ball back with Bonifant. Forward to Sutton. And a judge to have Fouled O'Keefe. Hecker. Surely a foul there. Carwyn Gregory yet to go to his pocket there. I'm not sure if a couple of Lions players just asking the question. Certainly been a competitive game. Sort of hard challenges going in for both sides, but no cards yet from our referee. Here come Lions with McElligott. Won back well by Bonifant. And now Singh. Singh turning and eventually doing well to find Faith Stevenson, who charges forward and finding Utatu with a little bit of room here. Time to measure the cross, and it comes to the back post, and great hands from Shuttleworth. Quick throw in, finding Dugan, but runs out of pitch. The Lions number 8, who's a New Zealand under-20 international, actually played for New Zealand in the 2022 under-20s Women's World Cup. Joined the side from Wellington Phoenix. Nielsen. Utatu again taking on the Lions' defence. Well played by DBN. Now Rantucci. Gets a return from McElligott, still going. Rantucci into the penalty area, and Samantha Roth with an important intervention. A few, well, I think, hopeful appeals from the home crowd. Certainly looked a clean tackle to me. Have a quick look on the replay here. That looked a well-timed tackle from Samantha Roth, former Mitchelton player. Lions coming forward now, and it's McElligott who might be in. A combination of Evans and I think it was Sarah Bonifant kept her out. Stanton cleared as far as Lloyd, and now Brooke. Can't find the return pass. Stanton getting the better of Hecker. Still going, Morgan Stanton. And finding Utatu, who could be in here. Sutton's in the middle. Oh, and the shot finds a way through, and Souths have the lead. Lila Utatu has broken the deadlock here at the Luxury Paint Stadium.
First goal of the match for South United, scored by number 5.
Fine strike. I'm not sure if Shuttleworth got a hand to it, but squeezed in. And it's the away side who strike first here. Lila Utatu on 52 minutes. And Rob Askew immediately shuffles his pack. I think Amy Gunston is coming on. Looks like there might be 3 changes for Lions. Well, they've ridden their luck a little at times, South United, but you've got to say they're probably good value for that lead. Made a good start to the second half here, and now they're coming forward again with Mackenzie Brooke. Sam DBN, Tonya Rantucci are 2 of the players who have made way. Emily Bowman, number 16, is on. Certainly Amy Gunston was the other. I'll have to try and pick out that third change for you as I see it. Souths again full of confidence now, the away side, and Stevenson winning the corner. Their fourth corner of the game. Lila Utatu, the goal scorer, to take. And it comes from her. Heads go up, could go anywhere. Scramble in the box. Away by Karabasis. Utatu. And it comes from Roth. All the way through to Shuttleworth. Here is Amy Gunston. 14 NPL goals for her so far this season. What form she's been in. And they're going to need her this evening by the looks of it. Here come Lions. Plenty in the box for them. Oh, and then Hecker had checked her run. And the chance is gone. Hecker up against Stevenson. South United able to push up out of defence. Nielsen having to go all the way back to a goalkeeper. I don't think this was in the script for South United. I'm not sure many would have given them much of a chance this evening against this Lions side, who have been in fine form. They are missing a number of first-team players. Mentioned about Sonny Franco earlier, who's unavailable. Also her sister Elise, Gabby Francisco and Sophie Rude as well, all missing through injury. As Gunston drills that ball in, away by Singh. Wilson back to Karabasis. Stanton. It had been a slow start to the season for Lions with just that one win from their opening 4 games. There's been a number of new faces to the side this season. Just break off as Abby Lloyd comes forward here, but amounts to nothing in the end. Yeah, a lot of new faces in this Lions side. It's a young Lions team that Rob Askew has assembled this season. I think Mariel Hecker might be the only player north of 30 in the Lions squad, off the top of my head. As Karabasis gets into trouble, it's Utatu again. Here's a chance for number 2. Oh, and it's away by Lions. What a chance that was there for Souths. Lila Utatu looked like she might have been in for a second there. Now Hecker trying to thread it through, but it's intercepted by Brooke. Stevenson didn't read the ball, has to put on the afterburners to recover, which she does. Stanton now with a little bit of room, but pass was cut out and Lions will come again. Ball with Gunston, has Hecker on the outside. Here she is, Mariel Hecker. Finding Chelsea Fairbairn, who I think was the third change made by Lions. Here she is again, finding Hecker. Back with Fairbairn, who gets a useful looking cross in, but it's dealt with by Souths. Lloyd, big appeals for handball there against Karabasis, and Carwyn Gregory is going to his pocket. There's the game's first yellow card for the Lions centre-back. Too many complaints. Confirmation there on your screen of that Tiana Karabasis yellow card.
Substitution for South, number 3, Carly Vecchio replaces.
Souths now making their first change as Kylie Vecchio comes on to replace Rosie Sutton. So some fresh legs now for the away side. Kylie Vecchio, who was on the bench last weekend against Olympic. Another Cairns product. Brooke, that's a brilliant tackle there from Gunston, has come away with the ball. Gets the return pass back, but it's just a little bit heavy and snuffled up by Eliza Evans, who just give her team a little bit of time to breathe before clearing halfway. And they might drop here for Mariel Hecker. Hecker now to McElligott! And there's the equaliser for Lions. It's Meg McElligott. And we're level at 1 apiece. Ball picked up by Hecker, and an easy routine tap in there for Meg McElligott. That's her 10th NPL goal of the season. And well, all that hard work by Souths to have that lead comes undone there in moments. So their lead lasting about 10 minutes here. Meg McElligott with the goal. It was a bit of a cheap giveaway by Souths and pounced upon by Hecker. And McElligott had plenty of time just to slip that ball past Evans. Bowman to Nielsen. She's still going here, Mackenzie Nielsen. Oh, and finding Amy Gunston. Across the face of goal, Hecker, Nielsen! And Lions have 2 in a minute! And they've turned this game on its head. And it's Mackenzie Nielsen who gives them the lead. Lovely play from Gunston, and then the layoff from Hecker. And Nielsen made no mistake. And just like that, Lions have the lead here. Well, how about that? I think South United must be shell-shocked. 1-0 up and looking good. And then Lions just showing their quality. 2 quick-fire goals. First from McElligott and then Mackenzie Nielsen stepping out of defence and firing that ball past Eliza Evans. And Souths with it all to do. As Nielsen leaves that one for Bella Shuttleworth. Well, Rob Askew made those 3 changes soon as Souths took the lead, and you've got to say, looks like an inspired treble substitution from the Lions head coach. And coming again here now. Switch of play, finding Gunston. Low ball in, that's an awkward one, and it just wouldn't quite fall from McGilligan, who gives her the thumbs up. Headed by Nielsen. Now Brooke. It's a substitute Vecchio, but it's pounced upon by Fairbairn. Has options left and right. Clipping that one through to Dugan. Dugan going down under the challenge and winning the free kick from Stevenson. Well, it's ebbed and flowed this game. I think Faith Stevenson might have just had a name taken there by Carwyn Gregory. And again, a bit of an easy decision there for the referee. It really has been a bit of a ding-dong battle, this one. Both sides have had their moments, but it's Lions in the ascendancy at the moment. They've got a free kick here, and it comes. And Dugan unable to keep it in. Midway point of the second half here at Richlands. It's the Lions who lead by 2-1. 2 goals in as many minutes. If you've just joined us, they did fall behind to that Leela Utatu goal after 52 minutes, but then Meg McGilligan and then Mackenzie Nielsen turning the game in the home side's favour. Smith just forced to put that one out. Throwing into Hecker, now Gunston. And it comes, and McGilligan. Oh, and wouldn't have counted, the flag was up. McGilligan not able to connect properly there anyway. What an impact Amy Gunston's had into this game. Ball cleared forward by South. Utatu will give chase. Dealt with well by Lions. Oh, and Shuttleworth kicking that straight to Utatu, who fires it back. She did have Abby Lloyd in the middle there. Elected to take the shot on herself. In hindsight, might not have been the right decision there, but obviously fancied her chances, having scored earlier in the game. South's trying to put the press on here, but Lions play their way through. It's O'Keefe. McGilligan. Switched out to Nielsen. Nielsen unable to pick out the pass. Lions will get it back. Oh, and then surely a push there by Vecchio. Bowman takes it quickly. Now Fairbairn still going the substitute. Gunston to the byline. Clipped into the back post, and it's McGilligan off the post. Still alive, McGilligan again. Hits a Souths defender. Well, almost a third goal there for Lions. Meg McGilligan. Evans was beaten. And then the follow-up hitting Samantha Roth. Good game, this one. Plenty of goalmouth incident. At the moment, the home sides, they've cheered on a men's win, and at the moment, 20 minutes plus stoppages from celebrating another 3 points for their women's side. That will keep them firmly in the title hunt. Still plenty of the season left. Just got past the halfway point now in the NPL women's competition. Nice skill from Bowman. Gunston is a willing runner. Taken in early on, it just couldn't fall for McGilligan. And then the deflection hit Dugan and was taken by Evans. I've got to say, Lions are certainly looking the more likely scorers now. Certainly don't write off South just yet. Utatu tries to get the 1-2. She's done well to keep hold of possession. Now Singh faced with 3 Lions players, won back well by Bowman. Gunston. Fairbairn. Unable to keep possession. It's Souths who come away with Stanton. Now Lloyd. Still going, Abby Lloyd, and winning the corner. I think it was Karabasis with the important block. Abby Lloyd showing her strength there. Karabasis able to make the intervention. So a corner here for South. 72.5 minutes on the clock as the corner comes into the near post, but it's a disappointing corner. Straight out for a goal kick. That might be certainly the worst corner Leela Utatu has taken this evening. Has whipped in some really dangerous crosses. Not that time though. There's a header by Smith. Utatu turning into trouble. Singh winning it back. Roth finding Vecchio, who cuts in. It wouldn't drop for Abby Lloyd. Hecker. Gallagher manages to fend off 2 South players and then spreads a lovely pass out to Tui Dugan. Dugan taking on Stevenson. In it comes again, and it's Gallagher who couldn't connect properly. The ball might have just taken a bobble there just before it landed for her. 12 attempts on goal by Lions this evening. 10 for Souths, and they could have a chance here, Lions, but Gallagher just delayed the pass. She wasn't sure if Dugan was in an onside position. Karabasis back to Nielsen, whose goal is proving the difference here. Karabasis again. The miscontrol, and I think Souths might be looking to make another change here. Indeed, it's Mackenzie Brook, who's going to make way.
Substitution for South, number 12, Annie Coyne replaces number 18,
Annie Coyne,
Mackenzie Brook. Score remains
South's
at
number
Lions
12,
2,
on to
South
replace
1.
her, former Moreton Bay United player. Smith just able to let that run through all the way to Evans. Dugan. Now Getz. Substitute Coyne with the throw in. Deception by Roth. It's given away by Smith. 76 minutes gone here at the Luxury Paint Stadium. Lions holding this 1-goal advantage. Had to come back from behind. Singh underneath the ball. McGilligan. Hecker slipping that through to McGilligan. Oh, and a fine tackle there. I think it was Samantha Roth. Stanton trying desperately to keep hold of possession, but it's McGilligan who'll come away here. Still going, Meg McGilligan just drags it wide. Morgan Stanton getting into a spot above her, and then it was McGilligan. Stanton having a look at the referee there, thought she might have been fouled. Stanton again, finding Vecchio, tries the first time cross, wasn't far away from reaching Utatu. Lloyd giving chase. Get trying the back heel. Taken quickly. Long ball forwards. Fairbairn with the header. A strong header coming in. Again, questions being asked if Carwyn Gregory allows play to continue. Karabasis. Lions all settle for the throw in, and I think we're going to see another change here for the home side soon. Here it comes. I think that's Alyssa Cox, who's
number 15, Alyssa Cox, replaces number 23, Meg McGilligan.
so Meg McGilligan. We've got that equaliser, making way for Alyssa Cox, former Olympic and QAS player. That's about 11 minutes or so to make an impression here. Throw in by Coyne. I think that second Lions goal just did leave Souths a little stunned. Certainly Lions have been the dominant side since taking the lead. Vecchio unable to keep that in. Fairbairn takes the throw in. She'll get another go. Nielsen, and yes, I thought she had been fouled there by Abby Lloyd and does win the free kick. Gunston comes away with it. She's got Fairbairn on the outside. Here is Chelsea Fairbairn. Ball comes into the near post, and it was Tui Dugan who made her way to the near post, but offside flag was up. Strong header from Bowman. Now one for Lloyd to give chase, and you know she will, and it might go all the way through, and it's Abby Lloyd who levels it up here. A defensive mix-up for Lions, and Abby Lloyd pounces, and it's 2-2. Well, Shuttleworth came. Lions appealing to referee Cowan Gregory for the foul that didn't come. And Abby Lloyd has an equaliser here for South United, and it's going to set us up for a grandstand finish here. That's her 10th NPL goal of the season. What a crucial goal that could prove to be. And the skipper coming to her side's rescue. It was a hopeful punt forward, but Lloyd certainly won't give it up, and so it proved with a little defensive mishap there, and just dropping nicely for Lloyd, who still had a little bit to do there. He did it ever so well. Well, we've had a few twists and turns in this game, and it's just taken another one. What have we got left in these 7 minutes, plus whatever stoppages Cowan Gregory has in store for us? What a great advert this has been for the NPL Women's Comp. These fans have been really treated to a fantastic game, as Fairbairn just putting that through the legs there and finding Gunston. And now Hecker, but was asking a little bit too much of Mariel Hecker. Brazilian born. Actually, her region back home in Brazil has been devastated by local floods in recent weeks, and she's been raffling off some footballing memorabilia to try and raise some funds for that. Try and jump on her social media to find the link for that. A very worthy cause. Wish her well with that. 84 minutes on the clock. That should go all the way out. Actually, it'll hold up there, and Smith will complete the clearance. Ball back with Fairbairn. Bowman. Karabassis. Bowman for Gunston, who manages to just poke that through to Hecker. Won back well by Singh. And now South with a chance to break forward if they can find the pass, but it's overhit by Shiana Singh. Looked like the break was on there for South United. Gunston now operating on the right-hand side. Oh, and picked up now by Singh. Here's Lloyd. Lloyd takes it early. Didn't really have too much in the way of options, and well, she certainly scored from that range in the past. Hitting the target, but a routine stop there for Shuttleworth. Now it's South's turn again. The goal just changing the complexion of the game. It's South now trying to finish this game strongly. Dugan. It's won back well by Roth. Strong tackle, it's Vecchio. Vecchio trying to avoid the attentions of O'Keefe, who just grabs a bit of the shirt there. Free kick to South United. Free kick taken all the way through. Not sure if that came off the Lions' head. And it's corner is the verdict. Might be Singh now who'll take responsibility for this one. Corner number 6 for South United. And it comes from Singh. All the way through to the back post and away by Hecker. Stanton competing. Brooklyn Juilliard is the latest substitute to enter proceedings. Under 23 player. It might have been Utatu who made way. Here is Juilliard. And it goes from Bonifant. Hecker thinking she was fouled, but Cowan Gregory waving away the protests. Bassis stepping out of defence. Through ball by Fairbairn. And away by Souths. Singh turning and then surely fouled by Mariel Hecker. Last minute of normal time here at the Luxury Paint Stadium. What a game we've been treated to. Can one of these sides find a winner? Stevenson. Ball launched back in. And Nielsen out for a throw in. Stevenson across to take. Stevenson. Lloyd. And that was a foul into the back of Abby Lloyd there, and a free kick in a promising position here for the away side. As we enter added on time. 3 in the wall for Lions. Lloyd. Well, the angle is tight. I'm not sure if she's going to have a cross or a shot here, and elects to cross it in, and the header coming in. Picked up by Vecchio. Lloyd beaten to it by Cox. Fairbairn. Hecker. Stanton. And one for Vecchio to chase. Fairbairn with the interception. Thought that might have just taken the nick off Carly Vecchio, but goes the way of South United into the 2nd minute of added on time here. Throw in taken by Stevenson. Lloyd. Smith, and beaten to it, and Lions almost slipping that ball through to Gunston. Coyne again, urged forward by Trent Gregson. Annie Coyne. Now Singh. A frenetic finish to this game. Stevenson. Carly Vecchio will get there first. Wins the throw in. 92 minutes have been played here. Maybe a minute or two left in this one. Vecchio. Well, there won't be time to take the corner as Carwyn Gregory brings this one to a close, and it's finished Lions FC 2, South United 2. What an advert for the NPL women's game. It was South who took the lead through Leela Utatu, and then Lions hitting back with 2 goals in as many minutes from Meg McElligott and then Mackenzie Nielsen, before Abby Lloyd seized upon a defensive mishap to find the equaliser. I've been Adam Cattell. Thanks for joining me on FQ TV. Have a great weekend.